Basta hindi ko siya sumunod. All right, welcome back. And I thought Gunsmoke starts tomorrow, but it starts today. So I'm gonna have to do Gunsmoke today. So all right, I have my team lineup. I have a team lineup for Gunsmoke. My first team is Macchiato, Suomi, Lota, Papasha, QJ. Team 2, QJ, Sharky, Ksenia, Nemesis. I'm gonna get a support from whoever in my platoon. Most likely another Macchiato. Team 3, Stololo, Sabrina, Bepley, Cheetah. Now, before I start Gunsmoke and all, I need to get Cheetah up to speed. Then I'll be juggling around some keys. So I need to do a lot of moving around. Let me try to get the tickets here first. Oh yeah, Monopoly. Okay, before I do that, let me do supply first. So I need these because I'm trying to level. Neural. Oh, I mean Cheetah. So still missing. I'm gonna do 100. I need 30 more. No, I don't want to do that. That's a bad idea. Oh, there we go. That room is flame percent. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I'll just whale the remaining 30, I guess. Yeah. Well, I'm topping up anyway since our Reshi shows up, but like. Node. Don't need this. Let me try to remember the keys I need to unlock for Cheetah. I want to ensure that all members of the teams are ready for Gunsmoke. Involves ensuring that they have enough. All the important keys are. They have all the important keys. I'm looking for the character guide. I'm loading it up. All right, it's already open in the other tab I opened that I'm not sharing. Cheetah. Where's Cheetah? I can't see her name. I haven't farmed for attachments. I wish they do attachment sets per weapon, because it gets annoying trying to move. I'll be doing a lot of that. I'll be moving around keys in between Gunsmoke attempts. Okay. Well, I could use Anomalous Strike on her, but I don't think I have leveled up anything related to Anomalous Strike. Alright, first key. Second key, second recommended key is this. The cheetah has Flame Assault, restores HP equivalent to 100%. Okay, so the third key. Alright, cool. Let me equip that on her. I'm gonna change her weapons. Obviously I'm changing her weapons later, but like making sure all the participants all the doll participants have their keys. So Lotta is coming in with the ice team. Turkey is coming in with the fire team. Ksenia is the healer of the fire team. I realized I haven't maxed out her. And fine. And survive. So obviously I prefer it to be maxed out for now. I'll just worry about that for the next few days. All right. I'll worry about everything else. I want to worry about Gunsmoke first. I need some time to think about. Maybe because I'm cross streaming right now. I don't know. There was a new update with OBS, and it kind of made things a little wonky. So I'm not surprised if things are a little wonky. Let's see if I could get Deputy level 5 right now. I doubt it though. I'd like her to get to level 5 just in time for maybe later tonight. I guess she'll be level 5 by tomorrow. Unless if I somehow get some gifts, but like I'm gonna I'm just gonna set this to auto while I think about the next things I need to do. Because I'm sending in. I'm gonna send my ice team first. Because they're the team I'm most confident. And you know, Suomi's in the team, so they'll survive, and you know, I guess it'll be time to experience the whole thing. Think the whole thing. Why is it so laggy? I know it's the OBS. The update with the OBS kind of making it weird. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that change. Honestly, I could always like... Okay, I'd rather have that. I could, you know... I don't know if Girls Frontline works on my Shadow instance, because you know that will offload the processing load of the actual game to like a VM. I haven't tried it because when I was playing Genshin, they disallowed using VMs for like. I don't like it. It was kind of laggy there. But the new OBS update kinda made everything more laggy.
いい説のようにごめん。私が終わってる。みんなのためにお手伝いしましょうか。昔みたいに私に感謝するといいわ。
Alright, let's do Gunsmoke. Let me first team up first. Alright, first team. Let me go to 30 FPS. I really don't like that, but like... I'll probably figure this out. Worst case scenario is I lower the FPS.
壮大な考えと素晴らしい幻想を数えきれないほど託すことで人間は精神
I'm sending the first team is going to be Lota. She needs her shotgun. She'll use the shotgun. And Papaka. Let's look around keys.
私の
So this is good. Because this is when I rely on her ult and general increased damage dealing. Since I'm not sending these two in the first, would rather have attack boost. So it's pretty much the same. Increased damage dealt outside of the unit's own turn. If the mobility is okay, not useful for him. Increases damage dealt with allied unit support skills, including self by 10%. At the start of the action, it only boosts I'm fine with like minus 5%, 5% critical, like. So laggy now. So she can trade with Cannibalize Palobos. I'm not bringing in Sabrina, so but I need more damage here. Babash is the next person to be sent in there. Guess I'll grab this. Increased damage dealt outside the game, so yeah, I'll grab this. And then Lotta. I guess she'll cannibalize. Got this. Probably. Yeah, maybe this is better on. This is better on. My Suomi has incredibly high. This is not useful for Gunsmoke. I'm not hitting more than 2. I'll probably cannibalize and look for Suomi then. No. When healing target did damage. It's not exactly useful for Gunsmoke, but it's like I guess I'll just use this as a that stick then, 5% boost. I think the keys I'm using right now is the start of the battle, murderous intent. Okay, this is useful. Increase attack by 10%. That is good. Not useful. I don't want to do. Honestly, I don't want to do this at the beginning of every. I don't think she needs to do that. Mobility. Alright, whatever. I think we're good. First lineup is Apiato, Lota, Natasha, I'll use her then. I can't. It's okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking about Tololo, but like. Alright, let's do this.
御意。
ごめんね。
了解。御意。従ってくれ。
ご命令を。
今だ。
突撃。お手伝い。
御意。
了解。はい。射撃準備。
了解。
了解。止まって。今行きます。私が終わらせる。
了解。
みんなのために。了解。準備万端。団結。絶対にみんなを守ります。
了解。今だ。
私が終わらせる。
了解。
ごめんね。
今だ。
突撃。ごめんね。誰も犠牲にはさせません。
今だ。
その。了解。今度は。今行きます。その。射撃準備。
今だ。
ごめんね。私が終わらせる。
御意。それがしが守る。
突撃。お手伝い。
了解。
その。了解。止まって。今行きます。その。戦うことは私の使命です。
Oh, that was Caesar. Sorry.
立ってろ。ごめんね。
御意。 御意。
みんなのために。はい。準備万端。団結。
用意。
進歩は必須よ。ごめんね。私が終わらせる。
御意。用意。
ごめんね。
それがしが守る。
突撃。ごめんね。突撃。
了解。
He never did the boss never does the
Yo.
never did the debuff thing because there's like a cross attack that forces the debuff and stuff. Excuse me.
今だ。
突撃。ごめんね。誰も犠牲にはさせません。
了解。
その了解。今度は今行きます。そのはい射撃中。
了解。
ごめんね。私が終わらせる。
了解。戦場は片付いた。皆の者、よくやったな。
2000. I could have probably went for like maybe I should have just went straight for more attacks and like oh well. Next team is
何見てるの？
who's the next team? Fire team. Okay. QJ.
キックを持ってせざれば。
Increase damage outside. Turn. Oh, wow. I missed Next person. Party.
指揮官、夏限定のシャイニングステージラテなんてどう？
So I don't have attachments. I'll just use Polo's attachments with no.
残業
Second is. Yeah, she also has like fine, probably fine. I think this is just happening to this. Just a stat.
清く虚欲を持つ
The lineup is UJ, Sharky, Nemesis, Enya. If I still on me, I can just go straight to this season. Good morning. I don't know, man.
今だ。
イエーイ。次は
了解。了解。
カセットの袋今行くよ。
今だ。今だ。真理とそう良い。ポンと玉結び了解。
みんな次は
良い。
イエーイ。進歩は必須よ。私が終わらせる。
良い。
Oh, I should have started with. No.
それがしが守る。良い。
今行くよ。みんな
了解。
私が終わらせる。
良い。
Maybe she has the frost barrier.
自分の身は自分で守らないと。
了解。消去。了解。
今行くよ。
従ってくれ。今だ。
みんな
よい。今だ。用意。今だ。
何？風と今行くよ。
今だ。
真摯は総合。
よい。よい。戦場は片付いた。皆の者、よくやったな。
What's the performance versus the? Oh yeah, I expected the. Yeah, I expected this team to do better. Okay, thanks. Expectations. I'm not sure if I still need to. I don't know. Play last team for everyone's play. Last team is.
壮大な考えと素晴らしい幻想を数えきれないほど託すことで、人間は精神を何かの象徴にしてきました。そういった作品は
Arena. Okay, I just realized I have a conundrum because I'm sitting in Bepley and Bepley doesn't. I just realized they're both they're using shotguns, man. So Bepley might only be there just for a bit. Fuck. I kind of fucked up because
トラブル発生？
I don't have any other shotgun right now. I don't have a second shotgun. That's good. I don't think I can farm Let me think about my decision. I have a huge problem right now with damage output. I could bring in Rosa instead, but it's.
Oh, 飼育員じゃん。
Bishop comes from my fourth member, which I originally intended to be that way, but like I just realized I don't have a shotgun. How am I gonna do this? Oh shit. Oh well, she's fuck. I don't want to buy another shotgun just for. I mean, I could buy one right now with the Dorito chips. Ooh, but I don't have enough. I run through the predicament. I don't have enough. Find a secret just for something. The problem is about the okay, maybe I could. Oh.
壮大な考えと素晴らしい幻想を数えきれない。
I'll solve this problem in the future.
前によく歌ってた歌なんだ。指揮官は好き？
I really rather combine with like I could deal with it, but like it's a very ugly problem to deal with. Not gonna lie, that was really impulsive. So I'm like, how am I gonna deal with this problem right now?
何か悩み事でも？では一緒に解決策を練
It's a
りま
good
しょ
thing
う。
you can construct stuff, but like
ラララーん？前によく歌ってた歌なんだ。
I mean
指揮官は好き？嫌い？
Ew. Let's go for attack, please then. Ew, I really hate this. There's so many things that sticks. It might even be better just to throw Rosa into the mix, you know. I'll probably farm some stuff for hopefully sometime in the future, but right now I'm like farming whatever I have. Yeah, I can probably afford to deal with this problem right now. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with that. I'm really fine with that. keen to. Wait, I think I could still max a little bit more Falala. This is like 13 each. Pack, please. Whatever. This is max. I think this has been max for. Definitely. I need a damage shield, so I'm just gonna send the Macado. Or no. Bro, this is just gonna work. I really hate this. I just literally threw whatever I have there. I could have I was also tempted to just keep farming combat reports so she would have level 60 whatever. I'll eventually disassemble that. Alright, let's start with that. Okay, he's not gonna make it.
進歩は必須よ。進歩は必須よ。
I feel like I could ignore this. I could ignore first barrier first. It's fine. We'll catch up.
さて。私の新発明味わってみて。えい星々よ。気がしません。えい墓地隕石のように。必須よ。見て見て。えい。私が終わらせる。えい。えい。ターゲットロックオン。バーン。それ。見せるよ。もういいでしょう。えい。これがあなたの最後の輝き。見せるよ。 ターゲット確認。進歩は必須よ。今よ。逃がしません。星々。
It feels so good. What are we looking at? He doesn't do something wrong. Oh.
こっちこっち。えい。索敵するよ。危ないよ。ショータイム。進歩は必須よ。落ち。隕石のように。これがあなたの作品。私が終わらせる。索敵するよ。私の新発明味わってみて。ターゲットロックオン。バーン。星々よ。キュンキュン。えいえい。私が終わらせる。えいえい。さて索敵するよ。それ。改造の成果を見せるよ。粉々になっちゃえ。えい。ターゲットロックオン。バーン。粉々になっちゃえ。えい。落ち。隕石のように。
I feel sad. Well, maybe I kind of expected this. This isn't exactly my 18, so you know.
立ってろ。索敵するよ。それ。索敵するよ。それ。こっちを見なさい。ショータイム。はあ、何見てるの？粉々になっちゃえ。えい。ターゲット確認。これがあなたの最後の輝き。星々よ。今よ。 がいれば何も心配なし。
Gonna make it, guys. Whatever. That was sad. I'm like, thank God that's it. Whatever. I'll worry about this tomorrow. Oh. And then if I have to rethink my teams, I'm like, you saw how progressively it went. You know what? I'm not even sure if I should have kept if I should have kept her doing the it just progressively went worse. Actually, I like the fire team lineup. They were doing well. They were doing well. All things considered. Oh, whatever. I'll worry about this tomorrow again. We'll do the event
壮大
reading
な
in a
考
while.
えと素晴らしい幻想を
Let
数
me
え
just
きれ
fix
ないほどたく
all the things. Bro, I bought another one of these things. I feel sad. I had to do that. I really feel sad doing that. Whatever. Oh yeah, I haven't done my dailies. My dailies yet. Let me do those things. I do feel sad though. I'm like, hey, it's good.
私の銃が
Yeah. Maybe I should put that into no. Pistolo uses max. No shit. No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfect. Oh no, she's just using her hat sticks.
壮大なか指揮官、私の銃が見たい。壮大な考えと素晴らしい幻想。
走行
指揮官って今まであっ何か
キックを
トラブル発生。
Please bring that for like. I mean, okay, this could be useful in there. I'm still mad about
前
this,
によく歌ってた歌なんだ。
but I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was so desperate there. I was so desperate there. Just progressively went worse. Water. At least next Gunsmoke, Ksenia would be relegated to replace for Cheetah, I think, because I'm getting another sheet. But I don't know. This is so shit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom and drink some water, and we're gonna continue the dailies. BRB molding. It's my first Gunsmoke. What am I gonna do? I mean, it's my first decisive battle Gunsmoke. You know what? Maybe Talala was better on the first team. I don't know. But she provided support attack, so I'm wondering if I'm not maximizing support attacks in the fire team. I mean, everyone was doing support attacks. You know what? I'm gonna base on the review. I'm gonna rewatch how my first team went, because I was wondering if I really needed to use Macchiato's ult, because I feel like I get more DPS just trying to squeeze out more of her. Well, her ult helps to build her index, but like I feel like I should have used more. I would use her ult last, then use more of her. Double shot thing. I don't even know. Stay tuned. No one will watch it. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm gonna read some threads just to cleanse my brain. Oh, at least it's Guns level 60 now. I think we have 3 level 60s today. My Dancho and Fuku Dancho. I think this guy will also reach 60 by today. I think he can make it. I'm sharing my Papasha anyway, so it'll be useful for everyone. Maybe these guys will do better than me. I hope they do better than me though. Feel embarrassed. Oh, they're doing well. I think that's one of our friends. Yeah, he's one of our friends. Ah, these whale guilds. I don't get it. Why are they doing this in dark? Why are they in Dark Winter Sunborn right now? Why don't they just do it in their own server? Their own regional server, I mean. Well, you know what? They might be located in Canada and they miss their friends. So, okay, I totally understand that. Simon Dirk is doing well. Nice. I'm assuming they're from Posh as well. Good. Yeah, good. Here we have a good. There's also one of our friends here. No? Is that a different Kukai clan? We have a one of our friends is Kukai clan. Yeah, the other level 60s haven't run yet. This level. Oh, there you go. This is what I was looking at. These are our friends. I really don't want to. If Cafe Frontliners was the At least everyone's Papash is out. 10,000. Yeah, I think the max you can go for Kalash right now is 10,000. Yeah, someone left fire. That's me. I guess they were reserved first. No, well, I was maxing out my Papasha's affection. I already maxed out Papasha's affection. Trying to get it up the end. So lucky we can get her in tomorrow. Yeah. I wanted more damage from that leader. Alright, let's do I'm gonna do some of my dailies that I haven't done yet. I'm done with this, right? Yeah. Alright, let's play Monopoly. Yes. I'm only using Centaurish because I like Centaurish. There's no logic involved with that. I mean, there's no relevant logic involved. Just use your white. Alright. Actually, doesn't get this until I see like a group of, like, if I get near here, I'll start using remote dies. I'll probably use this so I can start. Yeah, no, the next one is following the swinger. Is it actually worth following the swinger? Oh, no. I think that's fine. I'll just I could get outpost up. Bill. Roll. Still don't get this game mode, man. It's basically Monopoly, but like, I play for fun, so I'm just gonna keep playing. That's the thing. team. We're gonna. I think next is PvP. I'm already done with commissions. Wait, I forgot to remove the BRB balding. Maybe I still am balding. Wait, I need to. Is there a stay on top? Stay on top app. Windows 11. Because each time I alt tab, each time I alt tab, the music disappears. I have to keep a window always on top in Windows 11. Well, Windows seems to have an official stay on top. To pin a window, simply select the window you want to keep on top and press Control F12, 11, sorry. Cool. That didn't work. That didn't do a thing. Pin taskbar, no. You can use Microsoft Power Tools to pin your window on top. Yeah, when I alt tab, music disappears. Found. I wonder why it was lagging a while ago, right? So like around this, right? Like around the middle, around in the middle of the first Gunsmoke, the lag just randomly disappeared and just started Okay, the lag is back. The lag is back. Why do you like this game?
その昔みたいに私に感謝するといいわ。
Probably set this to auto. I'm gonna set this to auto while I try to figure out how to get this window to stay on top. Okay, how to use power tools to stop. After installing the latest version of Power Tools, open Power Tools settings and navigate to Fancy Zone. Power preview. What's a preview? Navigate Fancy zones. Oh, to activate, window control T.
これが
Control.
準備万端
It didn't do that.
配置完了
So,
射撃準備
window.
ゴン墓地
No, it
戦場は
did
片付い
that
た
thing.
皆の者よくやったな
Oh, it's Lamine, but Girls Frontline edition. Okay, it works, but for some reason it doesn't work for this. So I was testing the always on top thing. It doesn't work for fucking this game. Is it because of the 3D application? I don't know. It works for like Firefox. I mean, 3D application. I mean, it's a browser, but like, you know. Give me a second. Oh, apparently it's a famous problem even in the Chinese servers. It really is something about it's really a thing about like uh it's really a thing because even the Chinese servers were like there's when we out tap the game it loses music, it loses sound. I'm like, oh, so it is a thing. Wait, let me. I downloaded a script that helps with that. Okay. No focus on. I tried that, bro. I couldn't get it to work for GFL too, so I could be using. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, it's working. It's working. So I can alt tab without. Ooh, I can alt tab without. Oh, okay, that's cool. I can alt tab without the music not disappearing. What else am I don't want to do PvP anymore. I'm like, and this is probably gonna do this in the last day because the rewards you only need to be in top 50% for the rewards, and I already lost. It's already a time sink that I found boring. Fuck. Okay, whatever. All right. I am going to continue reading the event. My eye problem from yesterday didn't. Oh my. Well, it kind of disappeared in the morning, but it went back like a few hours later after I woke up. Maybe it's my city class. I'm allergic to something. Where did we stop? I think this is the last one we did, right? And that's the first story. No. I don't even remember this. What the hell? Let's go back a little. Yeah, I don't think this is the one that should be the other one. Story mode? Probably. No, because I remember where we stopped. Shikikan was maybe this year. Next dance. Dexutans. I'm sitting in front of the big drop windows beside the main console, pulling on my cup. Wait, let me actually just watch my vlog for a little, so I can tell where I am right now. This is the right one. So I'm not sure if I'm loading the right thing. Yeah, I think this is the right one. Okay, let's go. I'm sitting in front of one of the big drop windows beside the main console, blowing on my cup. As I sip the revolting instant coffee, I think about how to handle the upcoming situation. Paradise has been sighted. Wait, I've read it before. I wish this was more like a visual novel and you could just there's a fast forward button. Oh yeah, I read this one. This is 1-3, right? Yeah, I think that's 1-. That street's the one we don't read yet. This one is the one with the sex stat. Alright, here we go. I wish they have like for just story mode for events. Yesterday I found the story mode for chapters. Alright, drone. The fallen doll's neural cloud seems to have successfully rebooted. She shakes her head, then struggles to prop herself up. I think I heard someone pronounce this Diane. I'll just pronounce it Diane. Gently helps to support her into a sitting position. Are you alright? I think I'm fine. Where am I? You're just outside the Intercontinental Railway station. What's your name? My name is Coldplay. Gofene. The doll called Colfie slowly comes to her senses. Then she seems to realize something and begins casting a search gaze around herself. Tiki-kan. Helena. Tiki-kan. There's nobody else around except the dolls. Colfie looks like she's about to cry. Diane looks just as shocked as Yang Yu. You know what? I already know how to pronounce their names. I'll probably search online on someone pronouncing it properly. And she patiently waits for Colfie to calm down. The last thing I remember is the Bujum starting at me. Did you guys see me? The Bujum was gone by the time we arrived, and Anessa helped reboot your neural cloud. I see. I don't know how to thank you for your help. We were just doing what we had to. The important thing is that you're okay. About that Shikikan you mentioned. Can you tell me more about them? The Shikikan? Why are you asking about the Shikikan? Perhaps the Shikikan you're talking about is the same one I know. We might be able to help each other out. Can you tell us more about this person so we can verify them? I don't know that Shikikan had so many old friends. Colfie mutters to herself. These people don't seem like a bad lot, and she does need help. After some soul searching, Colfie decides to reveal a bit of information. The Shikikan is the person who commands us. I mean, sure. Whatever you say, bro. That was completely accurate and 100% useless. Yes, I should be saying this. The Shikikan is a bounty hunter who drives a mobile-based vehicle around and takes assignments from all over the place, although they hardly make any money. The MBV. Is this MBV called Elmo? Huh? How did you know that? Diane and Yang Yu exchange looks. Could it be? It seems like it. Colfie, we were once tactical dolls who served under the Shikikan of Griffin and Cougar, EMC. Griffin, does that mean you used to be subordinates of the Shikikan? Upon hearing Colfie's words, Diane is now certain that she's talking about the very same Shikikan that she knows. That's right. Pardon me for not introducing myself. My name is Diane, and this is my Himoto known as Yang Yu. We used to be tactical dolls from Griffin. This is how you, well, was not from Griffin. Well, she was not from Griffin. I think, yeah, while was not from Griffin, I guess it's missing, while she was not from Griffin, she's very reliable and a friend of ours. Xiang Yu and Xiao Yu made to Colfine. So please believe us when we say that we wish to help you. Miss Colfine, can you tell us what happened just now? Colfen glances at the dolls and decides to believe in them. Then she quickly explains what just happened. We were attacked by an unknown force on our way to the train station, and as we were exchanging fire with them, a Bujum suddenly appeared. I think I passed out after the Bujum's attack. I thought my frame would be shredded. I certainly didn't expect my functions to all be normal. There were 3 floating spears around you just now. They flew away when we approached you. Floating spears. Did Helena save me? Helena? You mentioned that name too, in addition to Commander. The Shikigan. What is that? Why is there something as fancy as an automated defense system here? I can't tell you that. Colfine shakes her head. She clearly doesn't trust him. Huh? But we saved your life. Diane looks at Colfine and realizes that further questioning is pointless. More importantly, there are other, more pressing questions she wants to ask. Leaving that aside for the moment, do you know where the Shikigan is now? The Shikigan managed to avoid the Ryujin's attack just now. I'm sure the Shikigan would look for Helena if they were alright. Maybe the 2 of them went together. Can we track their location? Yes, we can. I plan to track her on Helena. Colfine fiddles with her terminal, and the sound it makes indicates they're running normally. Thank goodness, it's working fine. Hang on. Helena's actually pretty close by. But this location, it's underground. Colfine doesn't wait for the dolls to answer before she runs out Helena's coordinates. The group catches up with Colfine, and after passing through the broken quarantine wall, Colfine goes a good long way before she finally comes to a halt. There is a wrecked shutter leading underground at the location where Colfine stopped. The shutter is built behind a small hill. Half of it is below ground level, and it's practically invisible from afar. The shutter's outer camouflage has been blasted to bits. It was once the size of a cinema theater screen, but now it's nothing but ruined fragments that have been blasted inward, as though something huge had torn through it. Wait, give me a second. My eye, it's only, at least it's only my left eye. Yesterday was both my eyes. It's only my left eye's been tearing a lot. It's my air isn't dry, so I don't know why it's tearing. I'll just scrap the plot, make it like a eye patch of sorts, so I can keep that left eye closed. Maybe I have an eye infection or something. My right eye is perfectly normal. Alright. So wrap something in my left eye just now. My right eye is working perfectly normal. It's not tearing or something, whatever. But my left eye, I'm just gonna keep it closed with the makeshift eye patch thing. Let's continue. Look at this ripping and tearing. Is that Bujin Plea in there? There's weird slime on the ground. Looks like it went in there. Those spears flew this way too. Maybe they went inside. The Bujin might have brought Helena here, but with her defense system, Helena ought to be fine. Colfine wrings her hands, doing her best not to let her thoughts wander toward the worst. Diane gently pats her on the shoulder, hoping to calm her down. Miss Colfine, things will be alright. Besides, the Shikigan is here, right? Yeah. Colfine nods. She quietly mouths the words in her heart until she can calm down and function normally. The dolls approach the destroyed shutter. The interior is extremely spacious. It seems to lead to an underground passage. The underground entrance. It has got to be some kind of shady facility. Looks like it's a secret passage built to smuggle people past the quarantine wall. Why is this secret passage so big? Big enough for vehicles to pass through. And considering how close it is to the train station, it must have been built by a powerful broker. Can underground brokers really do that? How do you think they transport the really big pieces of merchandise? All this can't be just a coincidence. Diane remembers the reminder that the railway police officer just gave him. That, combined with the fact that anything involving the Shikigan is bound to be complicated, makes her think they really need to be exceptionally careful with their next move. Is this Helena's location in the depths of this passage? From their coordinates, they seem to be far below us. Perhaps there's another facility below. I know I have no right to ask this of you, but could you please help me find the Shikigan, Helena? Diane looks at the bleeding look in Colfine's eyes, and then at her two companions. Looks like your instincts are as accurate as ever, Diane. Of course, I'm overjoyed to be able to see the Shikigan again. Diane turns back and nods to Colfine, replying in the affirmative. Replying in the affirmative? Maybe it would be better we say replying in affirmative. Doesn't need the anyway. If we can help the Shikigan, then we will certainly be inclined to help you. Please guide us to them. Thank you. Colfine gazes into the black depths of the passage and struggles to swallow the fear in her heart. Then she sends the coordinates to Diane and the company before turning on her flashlight and venturing forth. Everyone halt, there's movement up ahead. Are they a squad of PMC troopers? Their gear reads Magni Security. Maybe they're a bodyguard detachment employed for underground brokers. Do we open fire? They might not be hostile to us. Let's circle around them and keep moving on. Let's go, Fiend. What do you think? That's them. They're the ones who shot at us just now. HQ, we've been attacked with some kind of autonomous defense weapon. Casualties are 7 men, and we couldn't stop it from advancing. No, the target isn't moving at the moment. Those Unitas are praying or something. You can't step in. Trying to get enough people together to lock the scene down. Our losses from the battle just now were too. The target. Are they talking about Helena? I like how they're all nearby and they're just standing there, and the PMC dudes are just like doing whatever. No, we can finish the mission. We don't have to. Yes, understood. Squad, hold this position. We'll mount a fighting retreat when the mishaps show up. Hang in there. Mishaps? What are those? Who knows? But Helena might already been captured by them. Diane said, we can't wait to meet up with them. Let's press the attack. He's right. These people might put the Shikigan in danger. Let's eliminate them. There might be a scene afterwards, so I'm just gonna set this to auto. Whatever.
これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
Sit down in front of the control terminal and think about my next move. With Sextus and Nemesis on the Elmo, there's no way Rosa can leave it, even if she isn't happy about it. However, there was something strange about Rosa's expression, especially when I was discussing the past with her. Still, she's the doll team leader, so she ought to be able to handle. Wait, let me double check. The event jumps around a lot. Sorry. I'm having memory issues right now. Like, maybe I have some sort of literal mental illness right now. No, neurological. Not mental. It's more like I don't get it. However, there was something strange about Rosa's impression, especially when I was discussing past with her. Still, she's the doll team leader, so she ought to be able to handle it. We'll need some combat power to account for any sudden developments. The other dolls are way too flashy, which means the best choice is Cold Feet. The conclusion in the rage is that I can rely on my own flexibility and callous resources to take care of things in the city. But in the contamination zone, Squad 404 needs fire support from the dolls. I lightly tap the table with my knuckles and decide to split our forces in the end. I scratch my head, then sigh heavily. The familiar pressure that once plunged me returns. I hate having to choose between a rock and a hard place like this. Have you made up your mind? Dandelion's voice comes from a strange place. I look around. Then I find that there is a diner gate floating in the air right on top of my head. Since when did you gain the fetish of delving into diner gates? The floating diner gate that was just originally intended to be a smart navigator for the Elmo flies a little lower, but I still need to look up to see it. It's a flying diner gate, holy shit. Even in a diner gate's body, this aura of smug superiority is uniquely Dandelion's. And whose fault is it that there aren't any usable frames on the Elmo? Now that I have to lower myself to using this body. I like how this is kind of bait that maybe in the future Dandelion would be using a doll body. Lower myself? Who the heck even says that? Still, being able to fold around like this feels nice. Just like the stuff I left behind back then has pretty good performance. With just a quick modification, it can interface with beacon signals. Now, I can contact the Elmo no matter how far away you are. So you're saying, you're going to head out with us in the diner gate form. Leave, I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, if I stay on the Elmo by myself, I'm sure you'll be worried about me taking it for a joyride and leaving you homeless. Oh yeah, I can totally see you doing that. However, I rise from my place in front of the command console. I keep my gaze trained on the diner gate. The diner gate backs off a little to keep its distance and projects a hologram of Dandelion, as though she's standing in front of me and having a conversation. Why are you looking for me now, of all times? Already been 10 years, right? What? Did you miss me? Did you think I was too late? I just learned that Paradias wasn't completely destroyed. And right after that, you showed up. The timing seems a little too much of a coincidence to me. You're still as sharp as ever, even though you've been wasting away out here in the boonies for 10 years. I don't bother keeping up the banter with her. Instead, I wait for her to continue speaking. Mickey Cat, why did you throw everything away and abandon everyone for 10 years? You should know the reason why. Of course, because you didn't want to get your hands dirty. But you know that doing so costs you the ability to change things, right? Is that really okay? A lot of people think what you did was incredibly stupid. They believe that if you had continued on your previous path, you'd be in a position of power now instead of being bullied by bar jaggers in the yellow zone. Do you think they're right? Bar jaggers. It doesn't have a letter E, so I said Jaeger. At first, I thought you wouldn't put up with this injustice for long, but now, 10 years have passed in the blink of an eye, and you endured shame that normal people would not have been able to bear, with no intention of compromising in the slightest. Because of your sacrifice, all of the people under you, humans and dolls, ended up living pretty good lives. I was definitely not expecting to hear those words from you. Are you trying to persuade me to go back? Of course not. You'd totally resent me if I did. Damn straight. However, it seems that you couldn't achieve your original aim despite going rogue to do it, and the target you were truly aiming for was never exposed. The time was not yet ripe over the past 10 years, but now she has come to see me. Perhaps it is time for everything to be turned around. Gee, you say, yes. Even if you don't believe me, you can believe her, right? I hesitate briefly, but in the end I ask the question in my heart. Then what does she want me to do? Dandelion smiles and shakes her head before raising a finger to her lips. She is just a silent observer. The important thing is, what do you want to do? Leaving aside that pointless hatred, leaving aside that meaningless humiliation, what do you want to do after stagnating for 10 years? Dandelion looks in my eyes and I meet her gaze. There seems to be an inescapable power in them, forcing me to remember something that I've been trying to forget. Or do you think not doing anything at all would be the best choice? It's obviously not the best choice, but right now, do I have the grounds to reply like that? The communicator beeps. I hesitate for a moment, but in the end I pick it up. Kiki-kan, the battle plan and the combat supplies are ready. Do you want to conduct the briefing? I glance at Dandelion. He shrugs, then shuts off her diner gate's hollow projection, as though to say we have lots of time to discuss this later. I shake my head, then take a deep breath before giving Rosa her orders. Alright, have them come over here to the ops room. The drone takes off for the Elmo's landing pad, and soon the massive Elmo is nothing more than a tiny speck on the ground. Helena and Philippine are on one side of the drone, while the box form of Helena transformed the fence assistant and I are on the other side. Where's the diner gate now? I thought the diner gate was gonna join them. Oh, there you go. Inside the diner gate's body, Dandelion sprawls over a nearby crate. She taps its surface curiously as though she's looking for a way to open it. The drone pierces through the cloud cover, and the air begins to clear up. I take off my gas mask, and the morning sunlight is slightly dazzling as it illuminates my face. However, it's not an unpleasant feeling. On the contrary, I actually like it. Seeing the morning sun makes me think that everything is full of hope. I turn to look at Philippine. She's helping Helena to adjust her safety belt so she feels more comfortable. Meanwhile, Helena is looking around curiously. All this is new to her. It's just as well. I was worried Helena would be afraid of flying, but it seems my worries were unfounded. Just as I think this, I hear Maybelline's voice over my earpiece. Kiki-kan, we're in cruise mode now. We're about an hour away from our destination, the Intercontinental Railway Transfer Station. Make sure you fly as well, Maybelline. It took me a long time to get this drone back into flying condition. Of course I will, Shiki-kan. The drone will touch down some distance away from the train station. Dandelion's had, she said, we upgraded the diner gate's functions. We can use the beacon's comm systems to contact the element in the time. Got it. Thanks, baby. I'll be counting on you to get us there and land us. I end the transmission and turn to look at the diner gate. It's engaged in amusing itself. I suddenly realized that this is any kind of upgrade at all. I mean, you're basically just making use of your permissions to access the URNC beacon channels, right? If it really bothers you that I'm using public property for private purposes, I can always get RKN to send you the bill for long distance broadband network signal. Sounds like this diner gate before me would make a killing if we sold it to the underground brokers. Think it should cover the bill? Even if you sell me off, you'll never be rid of me. Let's talk about something else instead. Sure, such as, for instance, how much do you know about Helena? While the information we collected beforehand already suggested it, I suspect that she's not a fully immune individual. The only thing we can be certain of is that she's related to Paradeus in some way. Surely there's no way you're entirely ignorant of this, right? Am I really that all-seeing and all-powerful in your eyes? Unfortunately, I'm not as idle as you, and I had the time to investigate this matter. While you were slacking off for 10 years, I was working on the development and maintenance of the URC's fully automated internal planning and management system. How's that? Impressive, huh? So tell me, oh endlessly busy Madame Dandelion with involving great endeavors, where do you find the time to come down here and cosplay at that shenanigan? That's because I have a capable boy who is my pride and joy. Don't forget, Ogas is very good at differentiating and involving. I upgraded daughter forks of my virtual cognition image and had them learn and grow until they became autonomous intelligence who would work on my behalf. My forks. That's a very interesting way of going about it, but okay. They're essentially literally her clones. If you think, well, forks. So, well, whatever. Never mind. I mean, pedantic about the legalities. What that means. What you just meant. Anyway, so you created a few clones of yourself in order to stack off. Is that it? Speaking of, I'm in awe how you can reduce something so complex to grand to a banal triviality in just a few short words. You're making me blush. Back then, even the URNC's top brass had to queue for a whole week just to meet me. Goodness, there might not be anyone in all the URC who could do this instead of me. Huh? That's so. Want to know how I did it? I'm kind of clueless about technical stuff. I'll bet Prisca would love to talk shop with you though. What a shame. Let's discuss something else then. In short, while I've lost certain authorizations and permissions, I don't need to remain stuck in the central hub system anymore. And while I don't know that much about Helena, this device over here is most interesting. Is this an automated defense system? Yup. It's made with extremely high-grade parts, and its makeup is also very interesting. The internal barrier design is very unique to the point where I want to try and crack it to see what's inside. What happens if you get in? I'll be able to control the defense system like I do this diner gate, of course. So after cosplaying diner gates, Dandelion is going to cosplay both next. Okay. While the notion comes to mind, I decide not to speak it out loud, lest I get scolded. This defense system is very powerful. It would help you a lot if you could control it. Huh? The diner gate's eye like green camera swirls and narrows, as though it's gotten some kind of wicked idea. I'll hold off for the moment then. We can't have you getting into the habit of relying on us and becoming lazy, shaking hands. Thank you. Once again, I turn to look at Helena. Goldfield's head is down as she's checking his systems. I hit the PTT on my communicator twice to indicate that we should patch into the channel and open obliges. What's wrong, Shaky-Can? Helena's going to be spending a long time out of the contamination zone this time around. Is she alright? I brought some nutrient supplements along. They ought to keep her body functioning. So, radiation. I don't know. Because doesn't Helena require some contamination and some shit? I don't know what to call it. Also, a modified mineral molding pattern now can dispense glass particles for Helena to absorb. Okay, that's the term I was looking for. Glass particles. That way, her body won't degenerate too quickly. Miss Helena-san also promised us that there would be places in the city along our way where we could treat Helena's condition. He'll coordinate with us as we move. Good. We need to be prepared. Helena begins gesticulating wildly upon being Philippine talking. Although, I can't make out what she's saying over the roar of the engines. It's immediately obvious she's trying to tell Philippine that she wants in on the conversation. As expected, the moment Philippine puts an headpiece on Helen's ears, her voice immediately comes onto the channel. Think you can, cry, pretty, not like on the ground. If all the glass contamination were cleared away, we would be able to see things like this on the surface too. I see. So when cleared away, that is a mystery. Surely the great and mighty URNC will finish that task someday. Helena tilts her head from where she's sitting on the other side of the drum. Perhaps the topic was too complicated for her, but she decided to just skip over it entirely. Feels like going out on holiday. Do you know what a holiday is? No, I don't. Philippine taught me. I knew it. A holiday. That's a wonderful word that's completely unconnected to my current situation. Philippine, have you ever been on a holiday? As if dolls could go on holiday. I read about it in the book. However, the Shiki Cat can take us all on a holiday in the future. Holiday, everyone's on holiday. If only we had the money for that. Helena seems to be in high spirits today. That's because you're here, Shiki-kan. Helena has always enjoyed being around you. And it's like you got a daughter, even though you haven't typed in out yet. Quiet, you! Dandelion sees the opportunity to slip into the conversation and begins to tell them all about my various dorky scandals. Dorky scandals from Griffin until they double or in laughter. I quickly changed the subject, clearly because I'm worried they'll fall off the drone from laughing too hard. Yes, that's it. I get it, you're embarrassed, bro. Dandelion then talks about one of our previous missions. We were so shocked by the tale of the doll's bowels and sacrifice that they can't even speak. This time, I don't interrupt her. I silently listen as Dandelion narrates the past, and the faces of all my past friends and comrades come to light in view. The drone is flying serenely through the sky, and the sky is slowly brightening from the peaking of dawn. At great length, Dandelion finally finishes telling her story. Delphine's voice seems a little choked up over the calm channel. I didn't know you went through all that, Shiki-kan. It was all in the past. Shiki-kan, amazing. I'm not that amazing. There you go again, Shiki-kan. You get embarrassed when a girl praises you, even when it's the young one doing it. That sounds really wrong. You like them young, Shiki-kan? Jesus Christ. Oh, not necessarily. I believe that Shiki-kan's preferences are very comprehensive. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so indecisive on that particular topic. Hey! I reach out to try and grab the dandelion gate, but she nimbly evades me. She hovers just barely out of reach of my arm's maximum attention, and as I am still secured in my seat, all I can do is glow impotently at her to indicate my displeasure. Tika, we're almost there. Please remember to put on your mask. The drone is about to descend. Got it. Alright, everyone. Fall down and prepare the descent. Amy's voice draws me back to my task, and after hearing her, the others stop messing around too. I put my mask back on and signal to everyone that to get ready to land. Delphine checks her safety belt and helps Helena check hers, while the Dynagate attaches itself securely to the defense system spots. The drone slowly sinks into the cloud cover. Although I can't see the surface, I have a feeling that we're not far from our destination. Just as I'm preparing for the descent, Delphine's voice reaches my ears and my terminal indicates the time of their transmission. Take a can. If Helena gets secured during this trip in Leo, will she be coming back with us? Probably not. Someone will protect her and take her into a safer place. If that's so, we'll be a little lonely then. For a moment, I'm at a loss for how to respond. After a brief silence, Delphine continues speaking. But that's definitely a good thing, right? In the story Dandelion told just now, we save a lot of people. It was the same as well this time. We saved her, right? I'm briefly at the loss for words. There were a lot of people I didn't manage to save. That's what I wanted to say. But even though I opened my mouth, I can't bring myself to say those words. I reflexively look at Helena, but she has none of the her excitement from before. In fact, she seems to be in a daze. Delphine also notices Helena's unusual behavior and speaks to her in a concerned tone. Helena, are you okay? Are you not feeling well? There's a voice. Helena does not answer Delphine's question. I can hear her muttering quietly to herself over the channel. Just as I'm about to speak to her, the drone suddenly starts shaking violently, and I immediately realize it's caused by the shaking of the box beside me. What's going on? Taking gun, the defense system is changing form. The Dynagate reveals attachment and flies into mid-air to avoid being hit by the box shaking. There's a voice that sounds the same as me. It sounds familiar. It's like before, but this time it doesn't hurt. Did something happen to Helena? Looks like she can hear something that we can't. Helena, what's with you? Delphine looks worried at Helena, but Helena ignores her. It's like gazing into the depths of the clouds. Over there. The box instantly transforms into the tree spears, and I turn to grab the Dynagate as the shockwave of the transformation tosses it aside. The spears fly over to Helena, slice her free of her safety belts, and carry her into the air. Delphine tries to grab her, but Helena nimbly avoids her. After glancing coldly at the cold chain, Helena flies free of the drone, esconded with the embrace of her spears, quickly the spears into the clouds. Struck her from the spears, make the drone shake violently, and I hold on tight to the handrails to try and keep my balance. Peeking at what happened? The drone suddenly lost its flight stability. Helena, it flew away. Flew away? The unbalanced drone goes into a flat spin and plummets toward the ground. I glance at the propeller next to me and see it's constantly shifting its pitch and orientation. Clearly, Mei is doing her best to keep the drone afloat. Hello. All I can do is let Mei handle things. I hold onto the handrail for dear life, and the blood surging into my brain makes me feel like I'm going to puke my guts out. Think you can. Hold on tight, don't fall off. Through the corner of my narrowed eyes, I see Delphine clinging for her dear life to the handrails. The wind is blowing so hard I can barely open my eyes. I channel all my strength into sticking the Dynagate to the drone so I can free up a hand to cling ever tightly to the handrail. Pull up! Pull up! Mei yells over the comm channel. I never heard her yell that loud before. Perhaps her angry yelling had an effect because the drone manages to adjust its propeller pitch, and the drone slowly stops its spinning. As we regain lift, the drone climbs hard, forcing me to change position so I don't feel so uncomfortable. At long last, the drone's flight path levels out, and then my blood begins to flow normally again. I take big gulps of air as I try to recover from my stressed state. Everything happened so far happened far too suddenly, and we're all confused. However, I know our current priority is getting Helena back. But, well done, Maylee. Think again, are you alright? I'll take more killing it. Colkeen, can you track Helena's location? Just in case I had Colkeen put the tracker on Helena, who would have expected that it would come in handy even before we touched down. Hang on, I can still track her. Send Maylee the coordinates. Maylee, take us there. Okay. Maylee, can you see the coordinates? Helena's position is constantly changing. I need you to keep refreshing the location data. Got it. Leave it to me. The drone immediately changes course and begins flying in another direction. My brain kicks into high gear. Was our information leaked? Are we going to get ambushed again? But this time, it was Helena herself who did it. Or does the problem lie with Helena? We can hear something we can't. Perhaps Helena has something in common with those Daitos we've seen before. The Dynagate that attached to the drone looks my way. The tone isn't as pleasing as before, which is a sign of Dandeline's reliable side. I thought so too when we first received her. The words Helena 043 were written inside the box's logs. Can you help me gather information regarding that? I'm on it, but I don't have much processing power bandwidth, so it'll take time. Alright, I'll leave it to you. Mainly skillful piloting and the drone's high-speed flight quickly brings us out of the cloud cover. Looking down, we can see the glow from Helena's spears in the distance. There are flashes coming from the ground, where Helena is firing. I squint and see an intense firefight taking place against a not too large monster. Is that a blue gym? Maylee, head for the blue gym, descend as you go. Once you reach 100 meters AGL, begin orbiting the region so we can observe the situation. Will do, Shikigan. The drone rapidly descends, and after going lower, I get a clear picture of the situation on the ground. The not too large blue gym has just went over a vehicle belonging to a squad of armed troops, and the forces around it are blasting at weapons of various calibers. The region is heavily wounded from the attacks, but it does not move from its place, as though it's protecting something. It's located in what seems like a small town. The town seems to have been abandoned for a long time, and the ravages of war have only made it even more run down. The point of light representing Helen is flying over to the region. Try to follow it, but some of the armed troopers firing on the region actually trying to shoot at the drone instead. Bullets whiz past my ear, and with no recourse available to me, I have to ask me, look, what the heck is with these people? We'll land first, maybe. Circle around to where they can't hit us, and then set us down. I'm on it. Now searching for a landing site. Wait, I'll be right back. to wrap my eye. My left eye. I mean, I improved the wrapping of my left eye. Oh shit. Yeah, it's only my left eye was having some issues with. Was having issues with things for some reason. DW14, right? I mean, the light teaming Helena is now extremely close to the but we were forced to land further away due to the gunfire from the ground. Melee picks a fairly high cloud of dirt as her landing spot. Before she can fully touch down, I've already ripped my safety belt off and jumped down from the drone. Polfine and the Dynagate follow me. The troopers who saw the drone land begin to encircle us, and I am forced to draw my sidearm to engage them. Damn it, this was not at all what I was expecting. Things don't look good, Shaky Fan. Don't worry, compared to the Shaky Fan's previous encounters, this wouldn't even rate number 5 on things don't look good scale. Plus, we haven't even gotten into the staff food, car food, food bar categories yet. What a shocker. Is that true? That's enough smug out of you. Covered the surroundings. We got about 20 hostiles approaching. Let's see if your skills have dulled over the past 10 years. Plenty of them, huh? I'll manage. Can you do anything besides scouting and scanning? Well, as you can see, I am currently in just a feeble Dynagate. The only thing that separates me from other Dynagates is the fact that I can fly. Naturally, I already sent distress signals to the dolls who can help us, but then you would have to wait half a day for them to arrive, you know? Wow, what a great help you are. Half a day means it'll be just in time to find my cooling corpse. Even if the drone went back right away to pick up Rose and the others, it'll take at least 2 hours to arrive. Looks like I can only rely on myself right now. I look at my handgun and regret not bringing something with longer range, but there's no point thinking about that now. Well, Colfine has a handgun. As the enemy doesn't know about our situation, our only chance is to hammer them hard and throw them back with speed and violence back. Colfine, get ready for battle. Dandelion, keep up. So technically, canonically, in the combat, there's only 2 of them. There's only 2 combatants, but like, of course, the game will give you 4 people, so you're gonna be like, you know, instructed like live as combat. But if you want to play this canonically, it's you. You don't even have other dolls other than Colfine. It's literally just you and Colfine. Whatever.
Beat it back, Shiki-chan. What should we do now? Follow me. Keep advancing. As I look in Helena's direction, I see a distant point of light flashing in all directions. Helena's automatic defense systems are firing wildly at those armed units. The Ryujin isn't far from Helena, but it doesn't look like it intends to attack her. Her defense systems are laying down suppressive fire on her attackers. Ryujin takes advantage of this and rampages wildly, knocking over multiple vehicles armed with heavy weapons. While I picked up a rifle for the enemy along the way, it's a little more than a drop in the bucket considering the situation we're facing. I have no idea what might happen next, and I don't have enough resources on hand. All I can do is stick to cover and approach Helena's location, gathering as much intel as I can to try and inform her soon. As I see the Dynagate orbiting over my head, I suddenly think of something. Dandelion. You just said you can break through the barriers of the defense system, right? If you can bring me within 15 meters of them, I can force a connection to those systems. How confident are you of doing that? Well, this Dynagate has limited processing power, and considering I'll have to do it all remotely, there's about a 50% chance of success. That's enough. Hey Lee, can you observe Helena's surroundings from the drone? Sure thing, I can see everything. Helena's still engaging those armed troops on the ground, who's slowly kicking them out. Find me a pad that's free of enemies. You need to get as close to Helena as possible. Okay. By the way, a route soon appears on my terminal. I picked up another rifle for the ground. Toss it to Goldfiend. Ooh, SSR Goldfiend uses a rifle now. SSR Goldfiend. It would be funny if they did the thing like they did in the our main cast all get SSR versions of themselves except for them because he's already at SSR. Use this for now. It's handier than a pistol. Just hose the enemies down with suppressive fire afterwards. You need to buy Dandelion time. Okay. Wow. Is this what you're like when you fight in person, Shiki-can? If you got any better ideas, now's the time to bring them up. No, I don't. Then follow me. Dandelion will need scans of the surroundings for enemies. Mark any hostiles that approach us. Feels just like old times. The Dynagate flies ahead of us and moves on a path. In Mayleen's directions and Dandelion highlighting enemy positions will quickly eliminate the scattered troops that we encounter. After passing through an open area, Goldfiend and I jump into a pit that's deep enough to provide us cover. The place isn't far from Helena. The Ryujin's deafening roars reminds us of how close we are to danger. Worse still, greenish clouds are closing in from the distance. Commander, there's an incoming collapsed storm. We need to hurry. Dandelion. We're moving into hacking the defense systems. You can control them and bring Helena down. It won't be hard once I can control privileges over them. Alright, bring Helena down from the top of that building there afterwards. I point to a nearby abandoned building. It is within 50 meters of Helena. Goldfiend, cover me from here. I'll go there to get Helena. No, Shiki-can, let me go. Just as I'm about to jump out of the pit, Goldfiend grabs me with his sleeve and pulls me back in. The Ryujin's too close. It's too dangerous for you, Shiki-can. And besides, protecting Helena is my duty. Shiki-can, I should just stay here and get commands. You're just one doll. It's not like commanding you is going to be difficult. I checked my ammo. I had 2 magazines left, including the one I picked up on the way here. We should focus on our firepower. Come on, let's go. Okay. Wow, you're brave. I like that. Just keep up.
落ち隕石のように。ごめん。
今だ。
星々よ。
Fortunately, there aren't many armed troops left in this area, and we can pass through practically unhindered. Soon, we're inside the building. It's only 2 stories high, and half of it has already collapsed. I kicked open the rotten wooden door on the top floor, and we arrive on the roof. We aren't too high up, but it's enough for us to tell the side of the battlefield. Dandelion, I'm counting on you. Roger, Roger. The diner gate that has been accompanying us turns to fly toward Helen. The blue gem is right beside her. Perhaps it's afraid of her defense system, but it's keeping outside of her light. Helena remains motionless in midair, as though she'd lost consciousness. The diner gate rapidly approaches Helena, and as they sense the approach of her interloper, autonomous defenses flare with light and begin firing deadly beams at the diner gate. However, Helena's Dandelion's hacking is severely disrupting the enemy systems as she approaches, so the diner gate easily avoids the fire beams. The spears begin to waver and they stop shooting. The diner gate slowly flies up to Helena and begins to examine her. This girl, I will save you. Who's she talking to? The orb shakes harder and harder. Her firewalls are unable to resist Dandelion's hacking. In the space of a few seconds, Dandelion has assumed direct control over the defense system. Do you have friends that you can't abandon either? I can't leave them behind. In any case, just come back to us first. Dandelion controls the orbs and brings them and Helena back to the building where we are. Dolphine can't help but exclaim in approval. I can't believe I took care of it in an instant. Well, it's Dandelion after all. Looks like you owe me again, Cheeky Can. Helena is far from us now. Wolverine is at an observation point, preparing to retrieve her. However, Helena is still looking at the blue gem. Then she gives a voice to a heart-rending wail, to the point where even I can hear what she's saying. No! I can't leave those kids behind. Helena screaming things that don't sound like at all what she would say. They hit me like an invisible shockwave, even making me feel a little dizzy. In the distance, Blue seems to hear Helena's cry and immediately abandons down with the armed troops, pushing towards us at incredible speeds. What? Hurry, faster! The diner gate leads Helena towards us, flying faster than her. Dolphine throws her rifle aside and spreads her arms in defensive posture, ready to physically cushion the impact of Helena's fall with her body. However, the region emits a blood-curdling scream. It speeds up again as the turret is right before us. Oh no, we're not going to make it in time. As she sees that Blue Gem is about to crash into the building, Dolphine throws me out of the building with all her might. In that moment of weightlessness, the Blue Gem's massive body crashes into the building and swallows up Dolphine's form. I hit the ground hard, and with the last of my stamina, I see the blue gem winding between the buildings and heading into the distance. Chicken, are you alright? Chicken, can you hear me? I hear Maylin frantically hailing me through my earpiece, but I'm out of strength to answer and my thinking grinds to a halt.
これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
Requesting backup. Requesting backup. We've been attacked by unknown dolls. Is there anyone else around? We're the last unit that managed to fall back. Hasn't backup arrived yet? HQ sent the mishaps over, but there's no telling when they'll get here. Mishaps? God damn, they might as well just kill us on the spot. HQ should have never ordered us to fight that damn Bujo. All our guys were dead. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Pay attention to the changes in the battlefield situation. Bring it on. If they come, I got bullets for them. Why are we zooming in like that? What was that zoom in just now? What was that about? What the fuck? Okay, that was really weird. Okay, I'll set this to auto for now.
星々をごめんね。これがあなたの最後の輝き。立ってろ。今だ。みんなのために。ごめんね。ごめんね。墓地隕石のように。
戦場は片付いた。皆の者、よくやったな。
Strong. Everyone, are you alright? Damage is minimal. It shouldn't be a problem. Fortunately, they didn't have too many people. It would have been troublesome if they came in the same numbers as the Jaggers. Well, Veen said something about fighting them before this, so maybe that's why they only had as many people left. That's certainly possible. These people are much better fighters than the Jaggers, and they got very good gear. How you scrutinize their equipment, try to find something as to their identities. They don't have any identifying marks on them beyond the mag key carrying the logo of their armor. Their weapons are all new. They got a full set of accessories. Their armors are equipped with barrel holders. You can tell right away they're designed for use in contamination zones. But they were speaking just now. So, are those dead people in that armor? Just to confirm, Diane takes the helmet off one of the troopers who was killed. He's been shot in the head. The inside of his helmet is covered in blood and gore. Though it's a grisly sight, there's no doubt he was alive until recently. They're probably standard PMC fighters. But normal PMCs won't go up against the Shaky Can, right? Speaking of which, why were they trying to capture Helena? I'm not sure either. They just shot at us out of nowhere. Perhaps they're working with the previous faction that was trying to kidnap Helena. Wait, there were people trying to kidnap Helena before this? Going into details might take a while. In any case, the Shaky Can got the assignment to escort Helena from a person called Kalina. And people have been trying to kidnap Helena all this while. Miss Kalina, you say? Diane and Zhang Yu look surprised. Is Kalin involved in this too? If it's an assignment from Miss Kalina and she gave it to the Shikigan to carry out, then it must be very important. Miss Golfin-san, when do we head to that location? ASAP. Yup, yeah, it's just over there. Golfin tracks the signal on her terminal. As the signal begins moving, he spots a cargo elevator nearby. The elevator isn't very big, with only half height fences for cover, and the elevator shaft vanishes into the darkness below. The dolls get onto the elevator, which groans with a tenorous bass roar as it slowly descends with them on it. Ane-sama, doesn't this remind you of that one mission we went on back in Griffin? Yeah, if I'm not wrong, we were at a submarine base. We were fighting on the base perimeter back then, but this time we get to go on an elevator ride. You seem happy. I'm just trying to lighten the mood, okay? Sophie looks into the depths of the pitch black tunnel without saying a word. She understands that everyone here is feeling uneasy. However, the blinking icon on her communicator tells her that Helen is somewhere below her, so she must keep going. After realizing her attempt at cheering everyone up has failed, Yang Yu doesn't say anything else. The dolls began watching the surroundings in case they're ambushed. However, nothing happens. As the elevator descends, a strange smell fills the air. A freak-looking vegetation made of meat grows rampant in the corridors on either side of the lift. Ocean cabling emerges with the plants and snakes everywhere. Perhaps she's just imagining things, but as they continue downward, the surrounding temperature seems to get lower. The collapse particle intensity in this place is rising. Yeah, I can feel it. Dolphine's terminal screen is coated in frost. She tries to wipe it off and sees that the height of the target coordinates are slowly matching up with her own position. Suddenly, the lift arrives at the bottom level with a doink, and the huge gates below her slowly grind open. Is this a warehouse? Looks like a pretty messed up warehouse to me. Countless square glass tanks that are half the height of a person are piled up messily against the wall of the rooms. The ones on the left contain some unidentifiable plant, while the ones on the right hold various twisted bodies. The tanks are engraved with what appears to be some kind of spell incantation on them, and the walls are covered in indescribable designs. But the dolls immediately recognize one of them. Paradeus. That symbol is one that no Griffin doll could ever forget. Dolphine can't help but cover her mouth as she sees what's happening around her. Xiaohyun frowns from her place off to the side. Were the missing people that the police officer was talking about all taken here? A single transfer station wouldn't have that much capacity. They must have been brought here from various locations. I can't believe there were so many. Is this Paradeus? Sophie finally realizes why the cat was acting so strange just now. As she tightens her grip on her weapon, disgust turns in the depths of her neural cloud. The glass particles are emitted from the plants, but why were they placed with these corpses? Perhaps they're trying to pickle. Yang immediately hands up the moment she realizes her fall fast, but the other dolls understand what she means. All the dolls are eager to get out of this room as lined with glass tanks, but it feels like an endless corridor. It takes a long time before they manage to stride to the end of the room. Hey, is that a light up ahead? The only thing at the end of the room is a rotten eaten door. A faint light leaks through from the gap below it. Meanwhile, unsettling whispers can be heard through the door, which spooks the dolls even more. I can hear something. Let's be careful while moving in. The dolls crouch low, then gently push open the door at the end of the room. It leads to an open space. The char of candles blend with the stink of gore and hits them square in the face. The whispering becomes clearer, and as it repeats over and over again, the dolls can make out what it says. May deformity be exchanged for purity. If you must pass wisdom on to the simple world, then may my form be the medium. Wisdom is like onto a curse. If this world does not deserve a blessing, then may my form atone for it. For the flesh is but a shell. If blessing is to be shared with all things, may my form be how they are joined. A sonorous liturgy comes from the distance. The world doesn't unite us. In long rows recite verses over and over again from where they're standing around a deep sleep pit. Meanwhile, the girl standing in the middle leads the prayer, her voice the loudest and brightest of them all. This is the final offering. The dolls look into the shadows, looking into the pit, where a monster breathes its last inside the pit. Is that a Boojum? That's the one which attacked us just now. Helena's signal is down here. Was Helena swallowed up by the Boojum? A look of shock appears on Clofine's face. He immediately tries to run out of the shadows toward the pit. Diana and Jang Yu frantically grab her back. Let me go! I need to save her! Helena's right there! Let me save her! Please calm down, Clofine said. That's a big monster out there. Are you planning to jump down and commit suicide? But don't worry. I'm sure will be a way to do it. This will serve the situation more carefully. The girl's lancer's down on the ground, and the loud noise it makes draws everyone's attention. May deformity be exchanged for purity. It must pass wisdom onto this simple world. Then may my form be the medium. Cries of fear come from among the Unitas, but their bodies continue marching up to the pit. Their trembling is visible even though their robes even through their robes as terror echoes among the congregation. Wisdom is like unto a curse. That this world does not deserve a blessing, then may my form atone for it. The Unitas pull out daggers in trembling hands and point them towards their own throats. The people try to struggle against this, but their bodies do not heed their commands, as though they were not in control of their actions. For the flesh is but a shell, the blessing is to be shared with all things. May my form be how they are joined. The daggers plunge in forcefully, just as the Unitas fall into the pit along with their blood. The dull thud of their bodies hitting the ground rouses the monster at the base of the pit. The twisted monster rids in the base of the pit, covered in wounds. It looks like it's barely hanging onto light as it strains to drag itself over to the fallen bodies. Upon touching the Boojum, forms to smell the bodies. The three orbs begin circling around the monster as though they're protecting something. An acid plant coils around the Boojum's tail, binding it to the base of the pit. Boojum emits a shrill cry from time to time, sounding like a howl of pain and a roar of anger at the same time. Where's my mouse? I'm going to disappear for a while. So this Boojum, it wasn't born naturally. Paradeus is feeding their followers the Boojums. That's disgusting. The group shifts their attention from the Boojum to the girl by the pit. She seems to be smiling happily, like she's at an amusement park. Where you have Paradeus, there's bound to be Nightless. That one ought to be a Niter. Niter? Yes, we fought Paradeus before this, and this one looks just like the Niter we met earlier. Is she a mutant, Naito, or something? We ought to be having a hard time beating on Naito with our present weaponry. According to our previous experience, Naito isn't a particularly strong fighter. More like a doll. Clofine lowers her head, the razor weapon like she's made up her mind for addressing everyone. The Boojum hasn't fully recovered yet. This is the best chance for us. If we kill Niter, nobody can stop us from saving Helena. Clofine fires at Niter before anyone can stop her, but the bullet does no harm to Niter. It is as though it had vanished into thin air. Niter rolls around in rage, slamming her side to the ground. A loud echo fills the air, followed by an angry shout from her. The time of blessing has not yet arrived. You shall not profane this sanctuary with your insolence. Everyone, get ready for a conflict now. Be careful as you face the enemy.
Targeting it, I believe it's the Igniter. Oh, over here. I guess I'll let it auto.
星々よ、これがあなたの最後の輝き。
今だ。
みんなのために。耐えるのです。 時のように。ごめん。私が終わらせる。
今だ。
配置完了。射撃がっしりこの名の。
The ringing in my ears is reassuring my perceptions, and I don't know how long has passed until I regain some sensation in my body. Fortunately, the aches and pain coursing through my body is a reminder that I am alive. I sense the weight of my body lessening. Somebody is moving the stones on top of me away one by one. The world in my eyes go from neonness blur to clarity. The petite form slowly comes to view. Helena? The person before me is Helena. She does not answer, only stands aside watching me fearfully. I look at her dust-covered hands and realize she just moved these stones aside. I cough and spit out the dust and dirt in my mouth. Then I take stock of my body. I can't quite seem to exert any strength in my left arm. Most like it's been dislocated. I prop myself up with my right arm and look around. Shaking hand, are you awake? Dandelion's voice entered my ears. Her cheerful tone pulls me back to reality for my days. Considering that she's talking like this, I'm probably not going to be dying anytime soon. I grit my teeth against the pain and slip my dislocated left arm back into position and test my legs. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any life-threatening injuries, although they ache. The diner gear floats around me as it scans my body. Then it hovers in front of me again. Looks like you've been taking good care of your body over the past 10 years. The worst injury you got from being flung out of a window was a dislocated arm. Vital signs are all within normal ranges. It won't interfere with upcoming operations. I'm just glad to be alive. I look around. My surroundings are a mess, and the rickety building that the boom hit was completely collapsed. The surrounding area is littered with the corpses of armed personnel who were killed in the firefight just now. I reflexively reach for my gun. The cool sensation I expect is not there. The diner gate's eyes seem to shine as it sees my hand reaching for my gun. Relax. I checked your surroundings while you were out. As you can see, there isn't a single soul around here, so you don't have to worry about being attacked again. However, the diner gate flies a little higher and looks into the distance. As I follow the dandelion gaze, I see a big patch of dark greenish clouds not far away from us. Damn it, is the last storm that close already? Fortunately, I found it quickly enough. Otherwise, you'll be enjoying another full immersion of the last storm. Just as I was wondering how to get out of there, this little girl showed up. The dining room glances at Helena, still looking at us with a frightened look on her face. While I have a ton of questions I want to ask her, it would be best to get out of here first. There isn't much time left, and you can decide what to do right away. I carefully recall everything that happened just now. Dandelion took over Helena's defenselessness, but just as we were about to grab Helena, Buja suddenly changed course and slammed into the building we were in. Skulking threw me out of the window to save my life. Dandelion, where's Skulking? I saw her being called up by the Buja, along with Helena. She isn't responding to my yells, but I can try to track her location. Her coordinates indicate that she's some distance away from us, but she hasn't moved in a long time. Damn it, we need to find her. I need to see that she can. However, shouldn't we be focusing on how to survive right now? Can you contact the Elmo? The class storm is almost here. What do you think? The last time we had the signal, I told Eden to bring the drone back. However, it will see some time when comms are restored. The storm sure picked a great time to come by. I would suggest to find a place to take cover. Otherwise, we'll be sporting a new crystalline look in a few minutes. Are there any suitable locations nearby? There are some non-sealed buildings. Probably won't provide much in the way of actual protection, but having something in there than nothing. Fortunately, Helena is a quasi-fully immune individual. And this isn't your first time being exposed to highly contaminated environments, so you should be fine. Will it really be okay? A look of hesitation briefly crosses Helena's face, but in the end she works up her courage and walks up to me in the diner gate. This way. What's wrong, Helena? Go this way. After pointing in the way she wants me to go, Helena runs on to the distance. After a while, she looks back at us and keeps moving forward. Is Helena headed for safety? How does she know which way is safe? You can ask that question when you reach safety. I force myself to my feet, looking back. The ruins under the thick, dark clouds look like a massive graveyard. There's no time for me to spend on contemplation. I begin moving in the direction where Helena went and get out of here.
これで好きなことをする時間ができましたね。
Okay, back. We're here. Helena stops in front of the high point in the edge of the ruins. There is a disguised entrance visible near a half-buried slope. Initial inspection of the entrance reveals that it's been well camouflaged by vegetation and rubble, but looking closer inside it shows clear signs of a man-made architecture. Is this the entrance to an underground broker's base? The inside of the tunnel is much larger than I expected. It's big enough for 2 trucks to drive through it side by side. The collapsed storm outside carries wave after wave of dirt with it. There are no traces worth investigating on the surface now. Looks like you know this stuff really well, she said. Could you explain? They're traders who do business in contamination zones. Naturally, the URNCs views them as smugglers. Well, these smugglers sure are bold to have hidden such a big entrance here. Well, they're brave enough to transport anything from small animals to heavy arms. Did you really not know that? Not at all. Seriously? In theory, Dandelion should probably not know about these people and things that are only found within contamination zones. But for some reason, I have a feeling she's already familiar with these things. Helen doesn't pay attention to our discussion. Instead, she goes deeper into the tunnel and then runs up to grab her shoulder. Turns to me, a triple look in her eyes. I walk past in front of her, then shine my torch into the tunnel. It is empty. The shutter to the tunnel is half open. Once again, Helen ignores me and walks in. Although I can't be sure that it's safe in there, I have no choice but to grit my teeth and head inside. The diner gate flies into the hole, then the shutter, which looks like it was broken, slowly grinds shut. The interior of the hole lights up and the sound of machinery echoes all around. As I feel the ground below me start to tremble, I realize that I'm standing on the elevator platform. Dandelion, give me a scan of our surroundings. We are currently descending underground on the elevator. The diner gate flies in the direction where the platform is headed. I look in the same direction, watchful of any sudden dangers which might come up. Did you come to save Helena too? Out of nowhere, they hit the road silent. Helena looks at me and asks a question without being addressed. Yes, of course, we came to save you. No, what happened just now? Why did you fly away all of a sudden? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to blame you or anything here. I just wanted to know what happened just now. Everyone was strict. Everyone died. But Helena came. Helena was saved. Wait, you were saved? Yes. In the moment of greatest despair, the call was answered. Helena stares at me like she's trying to commit something to memory. Dolphin, Dandelion, and Shaky Cat. I'm here. I'm scared. What's scaring you? I'm scared that he'll vanish too. He paused, then speaks again in the most imperceptible voice. I already have nowhere else to go. Frankly speaking, there seems to be something wrong with how Helen is being so angry, but my instincts are telling me not to focus on that. I have a feeling that if I voice my suspicions, this girl will vanish like a pop soap bubble. Did anyone vanish down there? The people who once stood beside me are gone. The people who helped me in my struggles are gone. Everyone suffered because Helen exists. However, the people who answer me should not become the new sacrifice. Upon seeing this, Helena lowers her head and does not speak further. I go over her words in my head, trying to extract meaning from them. Perhaps all of this is related to what happened here. With that in mind, I begin looking around the surroundings. Elevator walls are covered in scars of battle, and it's great to see they're all quite recent. We encountered those unknown armed men, and the beam from the time the signal went through until we touched down. So something must have happened here recently. Just as I'm thinking, the diner gate flies back as the elevator reaches the bottom floor. Piggy Cat, I have good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first? Start with the bad news. The bad news is that following scenes might end up inducing stomach distress. However, they are also highly informative, so you need to look at them anyway. And what's the good news? The good news is that Colfian signal is on the move. Hopefully that means her frame is still functioning and we won't need to load her neural power from her backup. How far away from us is she? Coincidentally enough, Colfian is on the same elevation as us. In other words, she might be in the base. Since Colfian's in there, then we'll have to go in. That makes me jealous. Would you come to save me like this if I were in danger? Obviously, right? The answer is very important to me, you know? So don't try to bluff your way through this if you can. I hope nobody around me will end up in danger. That includes you too, Dandelion. And if danger is unavoidable, I will do my best to protect everyone. That's unfair, Shikigan. You're the one that needs our protection the most after all. Then let's do our best for each other. After our conversation ends, the diner gate flies up to Helen. Can you contact your defense systems? We could just walk right in with those balls on our side. Helena shakes her head. You're so defensive. Warning. The diner gate flies up a circle around Helena, and Helena apparently turns around to face Dandelion throughout her flight. Did you do all this? Felt like something out of this world. Let's go. I guide Helena's hand to my sleeve, but I can't resist giving her a reminder. We're going deep into the tunnels after this. Things in there might get really dangerous, so make sure you hold on tight to me and don't run off. When I walk, you walk. When I stop, you stop. When I crouch, look for cover and hide. If I don't come looking for you, don't come out. Got that? Helena tugs on my sleeve and nods. Helena remembers. Turbines. Paradeus units. Deacon, why is it that you don't seem the least bit surprised by these enemies? Technically speaking, I shouldn't just be surprised, but mad as hell too. Unfortunately, I just fought them. Things inside will make you shocked and angry. Let's just start by getting these nuisances out of the way. Bro, technically, story-wise, the one who's doing the fighting is only Shikigan. Like, he doesn't even, well, my Shikigan is she doesn't even have, like, dolls with her right now. So it's literally her just following these dudes.
ごめんね。 星々よ。ごめんね。これがあなたの最後の輝き。立ってろ。今だ。みんなのために。ごめんね。落ちて隕石のように。
今だ。終わりだ。
配置完了。射撃準備。ごめんね。星々よ。
The enemies are all down. I look around carefully in case someone's waiting to ambush me. The diner gate's eyes flashes a few times. Then the lion's voice speaks, not from the diner gate speakers, but directly to my earpiece. Looks like the final piece of the puzzle has appeared at last. What will you do now? She had. Well, we come all the way to an old friend's house now. Might as well sit down, make ourselves comfortable, and see if there's anything valuable around the place. Looks like this old friend of yours had fallen on tough times. There's a bunch of new raw garbage in the corner, and some out-of-place military supplies over there. Looks like they've been reduced to higher contractors to mine the place. You should be praised for your work, Shihan. We'll talk about that once we rip this cult out by the roots. That's strange. How come there's nobody keeping watch? I'm starting to connect the dots here. A blue gem appeared nearby. PMC appointed as security moved out to eliminate it. In the end, not only could they not beat the monster, but they even ran into us and ended up getting wiped out. Well, it's an idea, but it's missing out on a lot of details. Why did the blue gems show up near a Paradea stronghold? And why was it that a PMC had to go and fight blue gem in instead of stronghold, since it was underground? It just doesn't make sense, unless the blue gem was escaping the stronghold and fleeing to the surface. Now that's an interesting guess. In that case, why did Helena seek the blue gem out? Why doesn't she act like she knows this place so well? The diner gate was to Helena, but Helena doesn't notice us gazing at her. Instead, she looks nervously further within. This girl has many secrets about her. I'm sure you must have seen a lot of strange things about her as well, right? There's no such thing as too strange when it comes to fully immune individuals. In addition to the readily visible oddities, Helena seems to have a strange relationship with the blue gem. Have you noticed that, Shuki-kan? I wouldn't have thought of things that way if you hadn't mentioned it. I suddenly remembered the report that rose again from when we just received Helena. Part of it includes details of Helena appearing and the blue gem just vanishing. And there just so happened to be a blast storm at that time too. You're saying that Helena can attract blue gems. It's just a guess. This place just happens to be a Paradea's space. You might be able to find some information that corroborates that theory. Since you've said as much already, does that mean you've already discovered something? Since you're curious, then follow me as she can. The diner gate floats before my eyes once again, and after extending its length before me in midair, it wiggles around a bit before flying further in. It looks like it's trying to do a scat stretch to show how smug it is, but unfortunately it just comes out looking dorky since it's a diner gate. I chuckle to myself. It's true that her body's instruments are more reliable in an enclosed environment like mine. I lightly tug on Helena, and she immediately moves forward with me. The terrain here isn't exactly complex. We head down along staircases, and every time we have to think we're at the bottom, we find a similar looking platform beyond, which is another staircase leading down. There's no useful information in the first 3 floors. However, once we pass the platform, the diner gate suddenly comes to a halt. Command Shiki-can, you should rest here for a while. I'll go take a look ahead. Are there enemies? I lower my voice to prepare for trouble. I'm not sure. Not sure. What did you find? The lion is silent for a while. The uncharacteristic behavior sobers me up completely. It's strange. I can pick up a heat source, but it's very faint. Could it be a combat unit using some kind of special equipment? No. Perhaps I should say it doesn't seem like a living person. Huh? Dandelion seems to sense my confusion. He uses the projector in the dynamications and to display a visualization of her findings, and I subconsciously hold my breath. The image shows faint human-shaped heat signatures standing together in an orderly manner. It's what looks like for a large glass specimen tanks. The heat sources do not move, like they are neatly arranged specimens. Are they severely radiated mutants? No, the mutation is incomplete. Normal human vital signs are still present. I had to hand it to Paradeus. They're always exceeding my expectations. Hey, Cat, wait for me to give you the all clear. Before I can give the order, the dynamic flies deeper in, and I can sense that Dandelion's emotion through the tone of her voice just now. Time passes second by second, minute by minute, as I wait anxiously. Just as my patience is about to run out, the dynamic returns. Or things. You should probably see for yourself. Dandelion doesn't answer me directly. I follow the dynamic to open the door. If not for Dandelion's thermal sensors, given the darkened conditions, I would never have been able to tell there was a door here. The gate's electronic knob is unpowered. It comes open with a light push. The dim ground lights roughly illuminate the interior of the room. It isn't a big room, and there are 4 glass tanks neatly arranged in the middle. Tanks appear to be full of some kind of fluid, and their contents are unclear at the moment. Dandelion finds the port on the control terminal and skillfully connects the Dynagate's data cable onto it. Upon seeing me slowly approach the tanks to see what's inside, she thoughtfully turns on the tank lights. What I see next makes me reflexively draw a breath. The contents of the tanks are displayed to all but the ghastly white light. Each tank is roughly a meter or so in height and covered in clumsy frames. There is some kind of vegetation whose name I can't tell at the bottom of the tanks, while there are humans of different physiques, look, and ages on the upper portions. The humans and plants are suspended in differently colored liquids. The top and bottom of each tank has 4 hoses of different colors leading to them, leading up by a circulatory cycle like blood vessels. Although I was mentally prepared for this, seeing something this creepy seems to make me want to throw up. Somewhat worried, I look at Helena, who has followed me in. However, she has placed her hand on the glass as though she's bidding the people inside a wordless farewell. I trust this has made you adequately shocked and angered. The Diner Gate's data cable connects to the control terminal. The screen immediately fills with folders opening up and their details. Just looking at it makes my head spin. I bet Dandelion's making copies of everything. I think you pretty much guessed it by now. There is lots of information in the system, which means fully decrypting and analyzing it will take quite a while. So it's better if I just dump it all in my database and push it at leisure. But it's not like I come away empty-handed. Take a look at the serial numbers of these files, Shiki-can. What are these serial numbers? These folders contain basic personal information. They aren't encrypted, probably because they don't contain any valuable information. Still, I managed to pick up some traces. Take a look at their surnames. Dossiers for 10 odd people flashed past my eyes. They all had the same surname. Wait, they're a family? Or maybe they're of the same race. That would probably be more appropriate. Only the data for this room is shown here. I did some digging and found out that all the people here have the same surname. Are they clones? Something comes to mind. The place where the Boojum first fought was apparently an abandoned town. Oh, the town. I don't know why I jumped into clones immediately. There were no residents to be found there. and I thought it was because they had already fled. Could it be that everyone in the village had been captured for experiments? Paradeus. What had those motherfuckers done? One word was mentioned repeatedly in the data. New species. A fusion of flora and fauna. Does that seem familiar? Wait, could that region be? To be precise, I think they're trying to fuse human bodies with varying characteristics with glass radiation-infused plants with varying ratios of this unknown fluid. There's a lot of missing information. And I guess it's they're conducting experiments in fusing live humans with plants, using different concentrations of bonding fluid to catalyze the reaction. The constituents of this bonding fluid are unknown. Oh, so not entirely human, but with various animals mixed in too. Humans and plants, animals and plants, humans and animals and plants. Just like the radiated plants are crucial carrier media for these experiments. And there are also a line of special impedance cells. Dandelion, make sure you save all of this. Will do. And what was this thing like? Helena silently walks away from the tank and Dawson. Here you can you help them? What? Helena reaches out, points to the glass tanks. There is a pained look in her eyes. Dandelion does not answer. Only the blinking red light on that night area flashes. For the logs, it seems the people in those tanks weren't put in there too long ago. Can we save them? Beyond saving, their bodies are too deeply fused for that. The logs, they look like logistics personnel from State Sec. They're from State Sec? Were they captured by Paradeus? I can shut off the power to these tanks. That might put an end to the experiments here. I glance at Helen and nod silently. Let them rest. Thank you. Helena bows to me and Dandelion the same way. At the same time, I hear an unsettling growl in the depths of the base. There's no doubt that it's the Bujum we just encountered. After hearing the noise, Helena glances at us. Then she runs into the base without looking back. Dandelion, follow us once you finish downloading the data. After telling Dandelion what to do, I proceed to go chase. I can sense something is about to happen.
想定通りの勝利です。本当はもう少し完璧に終わらせられたはずなんですけど。
Sorry. Right, I'm back. Fire on the knife. Force her back, but neither ducks behind covering, avoids taking a fatal blow. The appointed time has not yet arrived. Forget this insult, my lord, and rain judgment down upon these heretics. Neither razors have to hide. It emanates a deafening, sinister sound, forcing the dolls to cover their ears to protect their ears. What's that bitch doing? Look, Bujum's moving. The Bujum seems to have been rejuvenated by the sound. It crawls out of the pit with all its might and shrugs out the plants entangling. Eventually, the Bujum emerges from the pit, devouring the blood and flesh of the sacrifice, restoring its strength, and the hook begin to knit together. The Bujum's body is bigger than before. The monster crashes around continuously, so it's unable to control itself. Panthers thumps the ground again. The sound makes Bujum roar again and again. Each cry more pain than the last. Atop the Bujum, below, the three revolving corpse. A shadow baby shaped like a girl can be barely made out inside its body. Wait a second. There's a Helena there, and there's another Helena. Whoa, there's two Helena? What? Helena! I knew it. Helena's in there. Clopine can't hold herself back anymore and throws caution to the wind as she runs out to the Bujum.
Give her back. Give Helena back. Clothing unloads all her firepower onto the Bujum. The Bujum raises his tentacles in preparation for an attack. Goldbean-san! Diane rushes out of cover as well, picking out the tentacles trying to smash Goldbean with accurate gunfire. Deng Yu and Zhao Hu follow behind her. Since there's no way to retreat, the dolls have decided to utterly crush the monster here. It can't be helped, Ane-san, whatever. We'll all have to attack at once. Now is our chance to defeat this monster while it's still weakened. We'll cover Goldbean-san together. Be careful, everyone. With the power of Auto, Bujum's dead. Heretics one and all. The Buja slowly falters under the doll's spats. Nauseating slime gushes from its wounds. Although Naira wraps her tab on the ground, the monster is unwilling to continue attacking the dolls. Did we do it? We need to keep pressing on. Helena, I'll save you once we kill this monster. The dolls spread out, circling the Buja to attack Naira. And the look of despair crosses Naira's face. But just then, the spirit on the Buja's head starts to shine with blinding light. Naira's face fills with savagely, as though she's heard something. The appointed time is upon us. I knew this was, but as Kyle said before me, I know you would never abandon me. Thank you for answering your servant, my lord. The spear shines and light slices open the Bujan's body. Endless living floats in the view, and despite the Bujan's wounds, spewing slime everywhere, his body's not touched by any living. The Buja howls in agony. But Helena pays it no heed. All she does is very fully matter. Naira is full of delight as she stands in front of the Buja. She laughs maniacally as she casts her satisfied falls to her knees for the monster. However, her face turns pale and twists as she roars in anger. You're not her. You're not her! Where's my lord? I'm here. Shocked, Naira turns around and sees the other Helena taking aim with her hand, aiming at her with a handgun. My lord? My lord? This is from them. I'm returning it to you. Helena pulls the trigger, and a bullet blasts clean through Naira's torso. Why? I devoted myself to you with the utmost faith. Then rejoice, for today you will be a martyr. Helena does not stop shooting for a moment. She pulls the trigger again and again, pumping more bullets into Naira's head. Damn, son. Naira collapses to the ground and her staff falls with her. The Buja in front of her collapses as well, as though its spine has been slowly removed. As I catch up, I come to a halt, staring in shock, realizing that Helena is holding my pistol. Although I can sense something strange would happen with her, what I do not expect is that there were two Helenas standing in front of me. The Helena in front of me is raising her hand and pointing it at the Helena in the air. The two of them are silent and simply staring at each other. Shortly afterwards, the Helena in the air speaks first. D68, you were not chosen. You were not chosen. What a shame. I never wanted to be chosen. Everything you believed in was a lie. Is it? Was the resonance the only thing that came of the ritual? It was the one who resonated with me. He saved me, so get the hell out of her body. To think he would sacrifice so much just to do something so meaningless. This is the only place with meaning to it. I want to save the people here. I was so close to success. Why? Why was it you again? You traitor, you betrayed all of us. There's a rare glint in the eyes of Helena before us. She pulls the trigger in a flash and fires off her entire magazine. However, the speed is slow and the bullets are easily melted. The Helena in mid-air looks down scornfully towards the ground, making her final statement. Betrayed you? You are the one who betrayed us. Some abandoned their faith on the mission to conquer the superior. The spears begin to circle the airborne Helena. The energy beam gathers between the oars and it's about to fire. Data line, take over the defense systems now. On it. I rush out and grab Helena before jumping aside. Thanks to the data lines and spears, the energy beam is thrown off the target with me. The almost from afar see me and immediately go in my direction. Shikikan! I knew it. The Shikikan was here after all. Is this the Shikikan you keep talking about? What do you think? Our Shikikan still looks as badass as ever here after all these years. The dolls run up to me and press themselves against me. Fortunately, the defense systems don't initiate the second round of attacks. 95, 97. What are you girls doing here? It's bait. It's Une. It's a long story, Shikikan, but Dolphin said over here about us to look for you. Is that so? I'm glad you're okay too, Dolphin. Thank you very much for saving me back then. You won me, Shikikan. Dolphin happily flashing me a thumbs up. She looks at that Helena in the air before screaming in surprise. What's going on? Two Helenas? The airborne Helena looks at us in the She does not seem to attack with her speed. Instead, she looks thoughtful. Well, someone interesting has shown up. I didn't expect us to meet so soon. Who are you? I am a consciousness who is similar to someone you know well. A lot will happen between us soon, however. Helena's voice started to sound shaky. You will need to survive until then. Ferocious waves of gunfire, some of the sweeps in from afar. It's coming from various passages, laden down by various troops who look like the ones we fought earlier, but those comments have been being black. Enemy reinforcements. Didn't PMC just now said there were reinforcements incoming? We seem a little quick, don't you think? Prioritize protecting the Shikikan. Lay down suppressive fire. We'll be withdrawing from the passage. I reached out to Helena. She investigates for a moment before returning the ambulance. I wait for Dolphin. She immediately goes through my cover. Dolphin, bring Helena to the rear. Everyone else, form up the contact. Will do. Dolphin grabs Helena's hand and runs toward the tunnel where I'm pointing. However, before she reaches the exit, she comes to a halt and comes back with Helena herself. Shikikan, there are enemies coming from the rear too. We're surrounded. And you shoot behind the commander and intercept the enemies there. Okay. Well, let's start flying our way from the tunnel just now, forcing us to leapfrog between cover lest we end up getting caught in the crossfire. Things don't look good, Shikikan. At long last, it's time for you to flex your leadership skills. Do you seriously think this is the time for something like that? The doll fire back at the enemy. Their reinforcements vastly outnumber us, and soon they're almost completely suppressed by the enemy. How many more enemies are there? There should be at least 50 according to these scans, right? Is there another way? As you can see right now, I am just a guide. Look, I'm being serious here. In that case, we should be able to solve the problem handily once our reinforcements arrive, right? But reinforcements? Where are we getting reinforcements from? Just then, I hear a familiar yet unfamiliar voice in my earpiece. The moment I do, I know that we need hostile activity. You can. Yes! I'm ready for the next banner, guys. Loud and clear. We received Dandelion distress signal. Dandelion's answer distress signal, and we are now approaching your location. Macchiato's come too. Macchiato's come too. Wait for us. We can't. Don't die down there. Macchiato's. Where's Macchiato? I'll be there. I can't wait for next banner. Can't wait for next banner, guys. Banner is gonna be. And I think that's it. I think that's all. That's all I can do right now. And that concludes the stream. I have an afternoon. don't know if I'm streaming later. I mean, I said I was going to stream yesterday. I'm going to stream Island yesterday, but I didn't do that. I don't even know if I can't make promises about later if I'm going to stream Island. But the way things are going, because on the 24th, I plan to take up Reboot Tension, so we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, that's it for Girls Frontline 2. That was an interesting bump. That literally is chapter 8.5. I don't get why they delegated chapter 8.5 in advance. And so, imagine if you started this game late. You're trying to piece together the story, and like you join the next banner, which is obviously a continuation of the current event. You'd be like, what the fuck happened, man? Anyway, that's it for Girls Frontline 2. I may or may not be streaming later Island, so if I do, watch out for that. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next stream.